V-Dere! Hello!
Hello.
V-Dere! Hello, everybody! Welcome! Welcome to V-Dere Audition Q&A! Let's go! Yeah, welcome everybody! Thank you so much for asking questions in the Google form. If you did, we will try our best to answer most of the questions. We did get a lot of questions though, so I have grouped very similar questions into main questions. So I really hope that you can have your question answered today. We'll do our best. Yeah,
We'll try.
yeah. Let's start with self-introductions. I'll go first. I'm Spica, Kirispica, but you can call me Spica. Spica stands for Singing Piano Idol Cloud Anime Girl. Yippee! And let me know if the audio needs fixing, if anybody needs to be made a bit louder. Yeah.
Yippee!
Let's go from left to right. So, Hani next.
It's me. My name stands for screen. Me. Screen.
Oh, Hani. I didn't quite hear you.
Well, she was cutting out so much.
Yeah.
You can hear me. I think it's your audio settings on Discord wall.
Yeah. No, Honey.
Hello. Honey is gone.
No, Honey.
Oh no, we lost Honey.
We lost her.
Everyone.
Oh.
Give me two. Can you hear me?
It's very
bit.
quiet.
Kinda.
Not
so much. I said Hani Hima stand for ham, ice cream, nuts, ice cream. Yeah. I said that.
Yay!
Now. Yay! Now we can see Hani.
Yippee! Let's go!
Oh my gosh. Is it my turn, guys? I just started. Nice to meet you. My name is Airi Viridis. I'm the little double Vtuber of Vetta, and I'm very good at speaking fast. And hello. Today I am here. It's like 2 a.m. for me, so please bear with me. And also I wanted to let you know, as a small PSA, there are some questions that perhaps we won't have the time to answer today, but I will be answering them in written form on the Vtuber Twitter throughout the next week. So please look out for that, okay?
Yippee! That's great.
Yay! Oh. I was like, who's next? It's you. Alpha the betta fish from the moon, eating potatoes and singing tunes. It is a little bit early for me, so please bear with me. My brain hasn't fully started up yet. It's warming up.
Yeah! Yippee! That's everybody here today. Mozu is sick, but we miss her.
Sick.
Yeah. We're praying for Mozu to get better. Yeah, but let's start with the questions. I guess we can jump straight into them. Okay. First question. I really hope these question cards are in the order I put them in. I really hope. Okay. Let's start. Okay, first
There we
question.
go.
Yeah, what is your advice for applicants who lack streaming experience? Yeah.
Mm. So in general, if you want to apply, it's good to have some kind of experience. It's not about numbers, it's just about us like having something to look at on your channel. Now, that doesn't need to be streaming necessarily. For example, if you have a lot of good and strong video or shorts content, we can look at that too. Um, so, like having had a lot of streaming experience before, it's not required as long as we can see that you're talented and you're hardworking and you're consistent in posting. Because, part of why, many people value streaming experience is that you can really see, like, oh, does this person like stream every day? Or like, do they only stream once every few months? So that's why it's good to look at, but I feel like you can do that with video content too. でも、you should also kind of be able to find your way around it, even if you're not that familiar with it yet. So, learning things like using OBS or using VTube Studio on your own, those are things you should be able to do. Of course, we're always happy to help, but it's easier if you can manage these things by yourself. And then I saw another sub question to this is, of course, we are allowing smaller creators. I know. It does. No, some people here, some small short people here were rather small creators when they applied. And yeah, we don't really look at the numbers. We look at your content, and even if your numbers are super super tiny, if you're really good and we really like you and we think you're really cute, your numbers don't matter at all. And then finally for this question, this one is more for model ownership. Because recently, customizable models have been pretty popular, and a lot of people are using them if they don't have a lot of experience streaming yet. Because they're super easy to get into. Demo. You won't really be able to use that while in V-Dere because we do merchant stuff. But if you have a customizable model that multiple people share, you can't really sell merch of that, can you? So you can still apply if you have a customizable model right now, but just know that if you were to join a group, you would have to get a proper model that you have exclusive rights to. Exclusive rights is the key word here. And that's it for part 1.
Ooh, educational. We're learning.
Nene.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Airi. The next
No problem.
question is, what sort of rules and or restrictions are in place for V-Dere members?
Ne. So actually, V-Dere does have a few rules and guidelines. It's nothing too strict. Like, we won't be telling you, oh, you can only stream on Monday at 5 p.m. And on Monday you must stream Stardew Valley. You cannot stream anything else. It's not like that. We won't be controlling your content or anything like that. The rules we do have, they're more like conduct rules. Just to ensure that we can keep like a overall image as a group that we're trying to maintain. A lot of that is staying sponsor friendly because we like to partner with some nice companies, but understandably they want to work with creators who are like not problematic. So for example, like you shouldn't make any like very inflammatory statements on your social media. Or your content should be relatively say so, right? So that's like the main part of our rules. Yeah.
Thank you again, Heidi. And the
No
next
problem.
question. Okay, this is a long one. What weighs more in your selection process? Previous streaming metrics and following numbers, skills and character concept, or the audition video itself?
So I'll be answering this one, but what's really important is for us to look at everything overall. So it's not just one thing, like, oh my gosh, you have big numbers, because like Irie had mentioned before, numbers aren't the only thing we look at, or like it's not the thing that's gonna be what we decide on, if you'll be part of V-Dere or not. When it comes to like skills, we do love seeing something new. That would be amazing. For character concept, we'll talk about this a little bit later. So I'll skip that one for now. But the audition video itself, y'all, make sure that you are doing a good job telling us what kind of person you are, since it is one of the first things that we're gonna see from you. It's gonna tell us like what kind of person you are, what kind of content you put out, what you're good at, and things like that. So make sure you leave a really good impression. The first impression you want to leave on us, that audition video, if you are able to make one, since it's not required.
Thank you, Alpha. Thank you. Okay, the next question. I'm glad that these questions seem to be in order.
Yatta!
Yay! Okay, and we have, what is something that automatically makes you reject an application?
So I know, I do like this question. I feel like it's relatively important. I feel like a lot of the answers to this are like, things that are relatively obvious. Like, like for example, if you don't take the application seriously and you're like, I want to join V-Dere, because they will help me rob banks. And I want to join V-Dere because actually I don't want to join. Like obviously we can only consider your application if it's serious. But aside from obvious things like that, your current content should kind of sort of match the image that we have as a group. So like if you do like more rather very lewd or inflammatory like content, we might not consider the application because we can't expect you to change your content completely. So if your current content is something that like absolutely doesn't match your rules, then it might be a bit hard. Also, as stated in the application form, we're looking for someone who will, like match the rest of our group, including visually. So like if your model looks a little different, that is fine. You don't have to be a one-to-one clone of Speaker to get in. But like if someone puts in their application, oh, I really wanna be a dragon, not anthropomorphized, just a huge red dragon VTuber. It might not fit. It might not fit the visual. Yeah. And we should specify it's also in the blip application, but doesn't hurt to say it again, is that in V-Dere we all are female characters, female VTubers. So we're only considering applications for female characters. Yeah. Not dragons.
No. No dragons.
If you're a female dragon VTuber, then
Yeah.
yes, but not like you get what I mean.
If you want to be a non-anime girl, just full on dragon with scales and
Yeah,
no
anime girl
anime.
dragons are fine. If you're an anime girl dragon, feel free to apply.
Yeah. Alright, thank you, Airi. Alright, the next question is the audition process managed by V-Dere girls or by dedicated staff? How is member acceptance decided? So we got a few questions about, who is doing the audition interviewing process. It is us, V-Dere girls. We are sorting out auditions. We are managing it, scheduling interviews ourselves. We don't have a separate audition staff because we want to be able to choose who joins V-Dere. And there were some questions about how is member acceptance decided? Is it a vote? Do all members need to agree? And for that, it is yes, everybody has to be okay with any new members being onboarded, any new members joining V-Dere. So it has to be a unanimous decision. So when it comes to the audition interview process, we will interview potential V-Dere girls, and we will also have many meetings amongst ourselves to decide who we think would be the best fit for the new gen of V-Dere, and everybody has to be okay with it. We won't be accepting any new members if somebody is thinking, no, I'm not sure if I want this person in V-Dere. Everybody has to be okay with it. And there was another question asking if there's a leader who gets more say over the members who join, and for that it has to be everybody. Everybody has to be okay with the members joining. So there is no leader who is like, I'm choosing this girl, I'm choosing this girl as well. No, everybody gets a say. Yeah, so it is all fair in V-Dere. And don't worry, we are going to have very in-depth talks before anybody joins V-Dere. And another question similar to this is, do we have to wait until auditions close before we hear back, or will you start interviewing right away? So don't worry, we will not ask for interviews during the audition period, because we have a lot of auditions to go through, and we need to discuss amongst ourselves about who we want to interview. So trust that the interviews will happen well after auditions close. Yeah.
Yeah, well said.
Okay, so the next question. How many people will be accepted into Gen 3? I just realized this is slightly out of order, but that's okay. Anyway, it's good enough. How many people will be accepted to Gen 3? We do not have a set number of members that we hope to have when we're hiring a new gen. We're more interested in our applicants. So if we feel like, a set of 3 is something that works really well with the potential V-Dere members that we might get, then we might go with 3. If we feel like there are so many really great applicants that work really well with each other, we might go for something even bigger, like a really big gen. It really depends on applicants, so there is no cutoff for maximum amount of members. Yeah, so it's mainly dependent on the individual applications and who we think would play a unique role in V-Dere that we would need. Yeah. Okay, the next question. What are you looking for in Gen 3?
I know. So for what we're looking for, we're trying to go into it relatively open-minded. But our general motto when opening auditions and looking through applications is that we're looking for something that we don't have yet. So we're looking for someone who brings new talents and new ideas and new appeal to the table. So don't worry, that's not like a visual thing. It's not like, oh, we're looking for someone who doesn't look like Honey. It's more like, oh, we're looking for someone who can do something new that we don't have in our group yet. Or maybe someone who does different type of stream, someone who likes to do a certain type of event, those kinds of things. We're of course looking for cute girl VTuber, cute anime girl. That's the primary thing we're looking for. But yeah. One of the sub questions is, what does a person need to have as a VTuber to be able to get into Vtubing? I think a big part of it is you should have a good attitude and be happy to work on group projects. Because, the big appeal of Vtubing as a creator is that you're not doing things on your own. You get to do bigger things as a group. So if you want to join, you should be really interested in the group and group project aspect of it. We do lots of fun stuff like attending conventions together, doing concerts, doing songs and covers, and merch, So if you're looking forward to that, if you have ideas for that, if you have ideas for events you want to do, then you're the kind of ideal person to join us. And then also, what made you decide to have a third gen? I think it's always very nice and lively when you get a new gen. It was so nice when we had Hani and Alpha join. And I feel like they really add a lot to the group. I feel like when we do like group songs and concerts nowadays, I keep thinking, oh my gosh, we sound so good together. Or when we make new art, I think, oh my gosh, we look so good together. It's just a lot of fun to share these experiences with other people. And the more people with skills and experience you have in the group, the easier it becomes to do even bigger things and projects. So that's also a large part of it.
Yeah. I'm really excited to have Gen 3. I think it'd just be awesome if we found somebody like super unique, like I don't know, somebody who plays saxophone would be really cool. Like, all different like talents and skills from what we currently have would be awesome. Yeah. Very cute. The next question is, can I still be accepted if my color is already on the roster? Okay, I'll answer this one. So we in Vtuber, we all have very different vivid colors. We look really good on this screen, by the way. It's so pretty. It's so rainbow. We would love to have a whole different color. Because it makes like, color coordination really satisfying and everything. But it is not a deal breaker if you have the same or similar color to somebody. If you're pink like me, that's totally fine. The main thing is if you are completely identical to another member in terms of like personality, what sort of streams you do, what your skills and talents are, and your color is the same, you will be less likely to be accepted. So it's just if you are completely unique, color doesn't really matter. You can be the same color as me or Hani or Airi or Alpha, as long as you are as long as you're different, you do different content. But if you are a singing piano idol cloud anime girl pink girl called Pika or something, then that will definitely affect your chances of being accepted, because we want somebody different. Yeah. And
Yeah.
there was another question kind of similar, which asked, is Vtuber open to applicants who made their own model but are open to having a redesign in terms of art style to fit in better with Vtuber's visuals? And absolutely yes, because as an example, Hani debuted in Vtuber as her own Hani of V-Dere. She started in V-Dere as Hani, right? Yeah. So she's but a baby sunflower. So we are very open to applicants who want a redesign. And I also think Mozu would be super enthusiastic about helping you with your redesign if we do accept you. She loves designing, and I feel like I've heard a lot from her about how excited she is about like potentially designing, you know, anything for Cool High. So I think that would make her very happy. So it's also really exciting to have somebody in a new gen being all new. I think it's very mysterious and makes for a very exciting and varied debut. So that's definitely a great idea. Yeah. The next question. How long will the auditions be open for?
This is a simple question, but it will be open for a month from when the audition forms open. So make sure that you don't miss the deadline and you turn things in on time, or else they're gonna be closed. That's gonna be it. So don't forget, 1 month.
Yeah.
네. I think it should be the 25th of February, right? The 25th of February, and they'll be open until that day has ended in all time zones. So, you know, like if you're in Antarctica time, the audition will still be open as long as it's still, you know, that day for you, and it'll only close when it's officially the next day for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it simple. So as long as it's not the new day for you, you're definitely sure to be able to still send in an audition. Yeah.
It's best to be at least like a couple days before the audition deadline, just to make sure that you could get in on time.
Yeah. Ideally, apply as soon as you possibly can. Yeah. Okay, the next question is, are people from all countries allowed to apply?
It's me.
Yeah.
Actually, everyone, yes. Yeah, everyone can apply. Even if you live in space, it's okay. Yeah, it's important to be able to stream on the earth. So, if you want to join V-Dere, let's apply. Yay!
Yay!
Well said, honey.
Everybody apply. Yeah, we're all from different countries, so V-Dere worldwide.
We are worldwide, it's true. We're from so many different countries and continents. So, you know, let us add you to our list. You know, I wouldn't mind if some Europeans applied. Just saying.
Okay. The next question. How much does singing ability matter in V-Dere? I'll answer this one. We had a few questions asking if it matters, or like, should we be intimidated? Because a lot of us, well, all of us in V-Dere, we love singing. We love to sing. So singing ability itself does not matter at all. You can be absolutely terrible at singing, as long as you want to sing. That's all that matters. Because we do a lot of singing. You don't have to be a professional singer or professionally trained to be part of V-Dere. Your skill level doesn't matter, but you have to be enthusiastic to record things and to perform, because one of V-Dere's main main goals, our main ambitions is to perform in lots of concerts and do lots of covers and such together. So we all love singing. So it might be a bit hard if you don't like recording covers or you don't like trying to sing, because a lot of the things we try to do is singing, and we have a V-Dere Christmas concert every year. So you gotta really be excited to record singing, even if you're bad at it, even if you're not confident in singing. You just gotta be able to do it because singing is what you love. Yeah. Okay, next question. What makes V-Dere different from other VTuber groups and agencies?
Wow. So, first of all, the difference between V-Dere and an agency, obviously, is that V-Dere is a group. Which means that, we will not take your model, we will not take your IP, we will not take your channel, we'll not take your income, I know we won't be like, okay, you sign this contract, your model is ours now, all of your money goes to the vderebankaccount.com. So, that's a great appeal for joining a group rather than an agency if that's something that matters to you. 네, demo. I think that also part of what's special about V-Dere is that by now, this is our 3rd gen, so we're pretty well established. We've got our amazing website. I think we've got pretty professional branding for a group. A lot of people tend to mistake us for being a company. Because of it, we have been mistaken for a company more times than I can count at this point. But yeah, I think that the main appeal of V-Dere as a group is that we pride ourselves on being a pretty professional group, A lot of other VTuber groups have a very loose vibe. Or you're just in a group, sometimes you stream together, sometimes you don't. And you don't really do a lot of events and projects. That's not V-Dere. V-Dere, yeah, we pride ourselves on being professional. We pride ourselves on, having the sort of the corpo appeal, the corpo aesthetic without actually having the contracts and the obligations of a corpo. Yeah. So I think that's the main appeal of V-Dere. And we've been around for almost 3 years now, so, it's kind of been working out.
Okay. Let's see. Next question. What was the V-Dere audition like for you?
It's me!
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so hard because I couldn't speak well English, but everyone was so kind. And then I cherished the 2 things for my audition. At the first, to be positive. Yeah, because positive makes me be happy. So I spread happy to be there. Yeah. And then at the second, I cherish our opinion. Yeah. I cherish our opinion. We had some sections audition, and then we had simulation of a collab, and then I cherished our opinion because we are group. So if I'm in V-Dere, I have to do important every opinion. So these 2 things is important for me. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this is my audition chatting.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
honey.
Thank you.
Alpha, would you mind sharing a little bit about how auditioning for V-Dere was?
Personally, I've been doing auditions all my life, so it was kind of standard. Like I guess I don't want to go into like too much specifics, but you have to make sure that you are appealing yourself, right? So make sure that you're able to understand what Vtuber is. I think that's one thing. You have to know what you're getting yourself into, and see how you'll fit into the group and things like that. So when I was doing my auditions, I thought about like what my position would be and what kind of content made me different from everybody else and what I could bring to the table in the group. So those were the things that I mainly focused on when I was doing the auditions, but it was a bit nerve-wracking. So make sure that you practice, make sure you take notes on stuff so that you don't forget, and just remember to have fun. Remember why you want to join the group.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we have. I think this is our last question. Here. What was the biggest difference you felt after joining V-Dere?
Yeah, I'll take this one. So as somebody who's been working by themselves, for the entirety of my VTubing career, it was a big difference. So you have to remember that when you're joining V-Dere, you are joining a group. So you're no longer just like doing stuff by yourself. So there's gonna be responsibilities, there's gonna be tasks, but we want you to enjoy the content creation portion or the content creation that we do. So hopefully that is something that you do like. Everybody does have something that they're like better at than others, so we always try to support each other by doing what we can. So for example, like today, Spica organized the collab for us, and Airi will be the organizer for like helping us make forms or making questions. Hani will help us with like commissions and stuff, and sometimes I'll help out with like making videos or trying to get catch up on everybody to see where they are on tasks and everything. So the biggest thing that I felt is different is that it's teamwork, and we all work together to make things flow smoothly, and for us to be able to do the things that we do. Bing bong.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Someone's come to steal Hani's chocolates.
That was so funny. How was that? Oh my god, that was so clear on the microphone.
Yeah. It was so perfectly timed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I guess I do want to go into a little bit more of like what's expected as a V-Dere member as well. We do participate in conventions and stuff. We decide as a group what we like if we want to apply to conventions. For meet and greets, a lot of it is individual, so you can decide on which meet and greets you individually want to participate in. But preparing for concerts and streams like that does come with some work behind the scenes, so we always want to make sure that we try to disperse the work between ourselves. So you may have to be prepared for like helping us organize, maybe making a video if you have some free time on your hands. But we are a support system for each other. So if welcome back, honey.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. So make sure that you do make some time for V-Dere. We want you to still focus on your solo content as well, but we do have to have meetings and stuff for like super important things. You don't have to be there, but obviously it's going to be really important for us to hear your input as well. We want to make sure everybody's included. And yeah, if you get busy or there's an emergency or something, we always try to cover for somebody else. We're here to support our girls. So, yeah, we want you to be able to see that in a positive way.
Yeah,
very
there is a
true.
lot. There is a lot in V-Dere because we are all very ambitious people, and we have so many things we want to do, like, you know, be part of conventions, do panels, do concerts. We want to do collabs with each other. Oh, also group merchandise. We have a lot of group merchandise together, so that's also something that we try to sort out together. So V-Dere, joining V-Dere isn't just a super small thing. While it's not a 9 to 5 sort of thing, we do have like a lot of responsibilities between each other to share when it comes to our own ambitions and achieving our dreams. So if you want to take like a big step towards achieving your dreams and becoming bigger as a group with V-Dere, then I think V-Dere would be the right place for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, as somebody who's worked by themselves, I think it's a really good experience working with a group. If you've never worked with a group before.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's so nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think everybody gets along really well, and that's definitely something we want for Gen 3. We want more girls that we can get along with and be good friends with, while also being able to work well together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's very true.
yeah, that's the end of questions. Do we wanna open up chat questions, or I feel like a lot of pretty much all the questions have been answered, but if there are any burning questions that you think we haven't touched on yet, let us know.
Yeah. I feel like in the meantime, maybe we could do like a little round robin if like our key advice for anyone still looking to audition, and like what we're personally like hoping for, what kind of people will apply.
Yeah, our dream kuhai.
Do you want to start, Speaker?
Okay. Advice for joining V-Dere. I think it's important to make your audition form easy to read. So try not to make like, thousands of paragraphs where it doesn't truly say what your specialty is. So try to make it easy to read, because we will be going through a lot of applications, and make sure that you can really easily highlight what your skills are. So it doesn't have to be super long, but just make it easy to scan to for us to quickly understand what makes you you, and what is your unique spot in V-Dere. And for audition video, I would recommend keeping it short. Do not go over 5 minutes, but honestly, I think maybe around 2 minutes should be good. What the audition video demo reel is for is to show your strengths. So you want to show as much of what you can do that you can't just show on the form in the audition video. So if you say you can play an instrument on the form, we want to see that. Especially if it's something that you might not show all the time in your streams. It might be hard for us to look through your streams to find that moment where you can show off your talent. So you need to really compile all your skills or your appeal, or like show your personality as quickly and concisely as you can is what I'd recommend, because do consider that we are looking through a lot of applications, so you gotta try your best to stand out. Yeah, but yeah, you got this. Just mainly to approach the application is just think about what you have that V-Dere doesn't have yet, and what you'd be able to contribute. As for what I think would be really cool, I already mentioned this earlier, but I think somebody who plays an instrument that isn't piano, like saxophone or guitar, cello. Somebody who plays an instrument on stream would be really cool. Personally, I think that's awesome. But also, I'm sure there are other specialties that we don't have. And I think I just love to have a kohai that is sweet and, you know, gets along with everybody. Yeah. And ambitious. I think ambition is super important. Yeah.
Ma. Honey, what do you think is your advice for the audition? And what kind of kohai is Honey looking for?
At the first, V-Dere often sing, so it's important for you to love to sing. Yeah, even if you are not good for singing, to be fun is important. Yeah, because there are many singing events in V-Dere. So, I want you to love to singing. And then, kindly person is... I love kindly person. Yeah, because there are many tasks for VTubing of V-Dere. So, we have to do together. So, I think it's important to be kind for a member of V-Dere. Of course, everyone have to be kind. Yeah. Even if kohai, senpai, there is not the difference. Yeah, and then I cherish to see the things that gentry have energy and concept. Yeah, it's important to decide the concept for VTubing. For example, my concept is cherish and heal. So, to be healing and sharing is important for my VTubing. If you have a concept, please show us this concept. Yeah, so it's easy to imagine when you join to V-Dere. So, please write down on form your concept. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay, good job, Honey.
Thank you.
I think my advice for applying would be aside from just showcasing your skills and your personality, I would really appreciate it if you could also showcase your strength when it comes to events, or like your ideas when it comes to events. Because we love doing events, we love doing more stuff. And I always really appreciate seeing someone who's like, oh yeah, and if I join V-Dere, I would love to, for example, do like a huge Minecraft tournament. And I've done these kinds of event streams before. and I'm really excited to do it because, I think it shows multiple things. I think it shows like your organizational skill. I think it can show like you're working in a group. Also, like your excitement and your passion to do stuff as a group. I think that's really important. Yeah, because in Vida we coordinate so much stuff. Like for example, for our audition or for our Idol Fest, it's like trailers and collab times. So I feel like that's like a central skill of being a Vida member. So if you can show off that that's something you do well, I would certainly appreciate it. Uh, えっと then as for what I'm looking for in a Gen 3 member, uh, I know, just my personal preference, but I'd like it if our Gen had one person from Europe. I know, I feel so lonely. Everyone else is across the world. So it's not a must. I'm just saying, if you're European, please apply. Uh, Demo. Aside from that, I have said this before, but I'm just really looking forward to someone who's very passionate about group events, and who send like 50 messages into the Discord like, "Hey guys, for 2027 we should do this event in January, and then I'm gonna plan this for February, and then we're gonna do that for the." I almost said Wednesday. That's not a month. For March. Yeah, I just want someone who's passionate about group projects. Yeah.
For me, for auditions, one advice that I would give is to be confident. I think people, if you're doing an audition for the first time, I think it's really easy to say, oh, I'm not very good at singing, or I'm not very confident. You can skip all of that. We understand everybody's probably really nervous behind the scenes, but we want you to be able to confidently showcase what you can bring to the table at V-Dere. So it's okay if you're actually not confident, but we want you to be able to be clear about the things that you can do, and how you'll fit into V-Dere. And I guess like one thing that I thought was important that wasn't mentioned in today's stream is that while there's no like set amount, please make sure that you are prepared to how could I put this, like, there will be times when we spend money on things and we try to split the costs between each other. Sometimes it'll be equal, and sometimes it won't be, depending on where we are financially and stuff like that. So we try to get sponsors when we can, but that is one thing to keep in mind, that you may be expected to chip in when we're trying to do something really cool. But
Yeah.
it'll definitely be worth it. So I think for becoming a senpai for the first time, a kohai that I would love is somebody who is kind, somebody who is ambitious and open-minded, and understands like basics of like what being a group is like. We really try to consider everybody's opinions and stuff, but our main thing is that we form opinions together. So we want somebody who will be understanding that in some cases you might not get exactly what you want. We want you to be able to think more broadly about things, and always think that there's going to be different opportunities, and we'll try our best to compromise, but we want everybody to be happy if possible. But just don't expect like you'll always get your way, if that makes sense. Like we want it to be a group effort.
Yeah. I think just to elaborate a little bit on the contributions you mentioned, like part of it is that, like, for example, let's say the audition trailer, right? Like if we spent like 150 buckaroos for an audition trailer, we'd be like, "Hey everyone, like let's get this one together. Is everyone alright with this? Okay, this editor costs like 150 buckaroos. Is everyone okay with that?" And then we split it by however many members we have. Now, of course, if someone's like, "Oh, guys, I can't afford that right now. It looks really cool, but I can't do that right now." Usually someone else will pick it up, and we, as you saw for the Idol Fest, we did pick up sponsors for our events too, just so that we can, have that money maybe to help out in the future, to cover costs. If it's currently not feasible for someone to pay for it, we can just be like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll take it out of the sponsorship money," you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, something I didn't think of until now is that another unique thing that I think Vdere doesn't have, and if you have it, maybe it would be very good to mention it, is if you have like a very deep voice. I don't think we have anybody with like a super
Oh yeah,
deep,
that's true.
like the mommy type. Like, oh, I'd love that. Like a really deep voice where you
Like
feel
a sultry
soothed.
one.
Yes, sultry deep voice. So
Ooh.
if you were worried like, oh, everybody in Vdere has a really cute voice, will my very deep sultry voice be okay? Yes. Yes, that would be great.
Yes, then people will stop calling me mommy. Please, we need a sultry person.
Yeah. And also we want different dere types, so make sure to think about what dere types we don't have yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
that is good advice. Good advice.
Yeah, we just someone unique would be amazing. Like that doesn't mean just content. Like Speaker mentioned, like even your voice
Yeah.
would be amazing.
Yeah. Different type of singing voice, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Whatever makes you unique. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I don't think I saw any like additional questions in the chat. Let me go through it again.
I think we've answered everything. You guys, this is your last chance to ask some questions for us. If there's anything you think that has gone unanswered, or you want more advice, I feel like we've given a lot of advice, but yeah. I'm really excited to have a Gen 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. Doesn't look like there's any more questions. Just people being excited about the deep voice.
Yeah. Okay, that's solid. Yeah.
That's good. Well, as I said before, I'll be posting some more Q&As on the V-Dere Twitter the upcoming week. So you'll get to see more stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you everybody for watching, and best of luck with applying to Vdere.
Good luck.
If you are applying. And best of luck to us for our Gen 3. Yeah. And for those who are here watching as Vdere fans, get excited.
Hype.
Hype. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Should we do a Vdere beam?